Welcome back to Custom Carnage, folks. This is round one, part B. Part A was filled with all kinds of excitement. We're so excited, let's just jump right into it and meet our first four cars competing tonight. Getting us started tonight is Summer Pan from Grumpy Cloud in the 2009 Corvette. This is one sharp-looking vet, folks. Next up, as we know, flames make everything faster. It is the 2017 Ford Maverick, driven by Steve Chase from Chase Family Racing. This is one fast little car that is meant to be raced. It is a Golf GTI, driven by Matt McDriver from Manchild Motors. Word out on the street is Carl Recco from HSL Diecast is here to wreak some havoc, folks, in his drift and brake. Kicking off our action tonight, up front we're going to have Summer Pan on the inside, Steve Chase on the out. In the back row, we have Matt McDriver on the inside, Carl Recco on the out. Good luck to these four. And we're off. Steve Chase, the first lead of the night. He does do a little blocking on that first straight, but that's all right. Look at him. He's way out front here, folks. He's looking mighty strong here as we come down here in the Widowmaker run. And it's going to be Steve, Summer, Matt, Carl. It was Steve looking mighty strong in lap number one. Let's see what he does here in lap number two as he slides to that back row. And we are off. It is Summer that takes the lead out of that gate. You got a real battle going on back there with Matt and Carl. And it will be Matt taking over second place here as they spread out just a little bit. They're coming down here to the end. It was going to be a lot tighter than I thought, folks. It will be Summer, Carl, Matt, Steve. Summer Pan may have taken that lap by a nice little bunch, but check out that battle for second, third, and fourth place. They were all locked up. Real quickly, folks, here is your points after two races. As you can see, our cameraman's been out drinking with DA and got the wrong camera angle there, so we just put that in there nicely for you. And now we are back to racing action. It is a tight group down that first stretch. It is Steve that slides around there in that crash corner. That wasn't good. He's back under control now here. Oh, no, Carl's going to roll it over there in that slingshot. Not good. It will be Matt, Summer, Steve with Carl with the DNF. And here's your points once again, folks. That stupid cameraman messed up. Actually, it was me. I was trying out new things with the GoPro, trying to make it easier on myself. But we will continue on with racing. They're off there in a heck of a battle there between Matt and Steve. Uh-oh, Carl's going to get slid out right there on that killer straight. That's not good. Here comes Summer trying to make a charge there in the slingshot. Coming down here to the end. She's not going to quite do it. It's going to be Matt, Steve, Summer. And here's our final points for that heat, as it will be Matt McDriver and Summer Pan. Moving on to round two. Steve Chase, you give it a heck of a try there. Hate to see you go. Hope to see you back here real soon. Carl Recco, this was not your night, buddy. I know you can do much better, and I definitely hope to see you back here again real soon. Let's move on to heat number two. Kicking off our second heat of the night will be Slick Fitty from Stupid Fish Racing in the 2008 Lancer Evolution. Up next and looking pretty gnarly, dude, it is Chuck Gnarly from Ironbeard Customs in the 2012 Lethal Diesel. And hoping to make the Comet Raceway his royal land, it is King Jester in the 1999 Ferrari. Coming to us from the islands, it is Dash Fairlane from Griffin Soul Diecast Motorsports in a Bugatti. Kicking off our second heat of the night, up front we're going to have Slick 50 on the inside and Chuck Gnarly on the out. In the back row we'll have King Jester on the inside, Dash Fairlane on the out. Good luck to these four. And we are off. It is Chuck taking just a bit of a lead there out of that gate. Is all four starting to spread out here just a little bit. We're taking a nice clean line. Coming down here into Widowmaker run we go. Check this out. Oh, here comes Slick with a late charge. No, it's going to be Chuck Gnarly, Slick Fitty, Dash Fairlane, King Jester. It was Chuck taking lap number one, folks. Here's we're lined back up at the top of the Comet, ready to go for lap number two. This time it is Slick out front into that turn number one. Here we go. Oh, looky there. Dash is sideways. Slick is spinning all over the place. They've all got it back under control. King moves into second, trying to make a spot in here. Or moves into third, trying to make a spot for second. But now he's up on the side. He's going to be held up, as it will be Slick, Dash, Chuck. Interesting move there by Slick. Look at the complete spinner on. I've never seen that here at the Comet Raceway. Gets it back and goes on to win. Damn cameraman took the wrong picture once again. Put down the adult beverage and get paying attention to what you're doing, as we've got a race to run here, and we are off. Well, what a tight group it is through turn number one, as it is Dash that finally takes that lead. Uh-oh, King is up on the rails there on that killer straight. He's going to be held up and out there in Armageddon corner. It will be Chuck Slick Dash. Well, barring something strange happening, it looks like it's going to be Chuck Gnarly and Slick Bitty. Moving on here, folks, as we are off. This time it is King that takes that lead. He's racing for pride here, folks. It's good to see him out front here, putting on a nice showing here. As we come down here into Widowmaker Run. Oh, here comes Slick taking first away from him. It's going to be Slick, King Jester, Chuck Gnarly, and Dash Fairlane. What a slick race there by Slick Bitty. We're going to check this out on the old UFO cam here, folks. As it was King Jester blocking in the first place right there. Looked like he was going to have this thing easy. But watch Slick start putting on the speed up here as he gets right up past Chuck Gnarly there in that slingshot. Coming down here to Widowmaker Run, he really floors it and takes it. Well, we definitely have some exciting moments in that group, folks, as it is going to be Slick 50 and Chuck Gnarly moving on to round number 2. Dash Fairlane, King Jester, you're both gone. Hate to see that happen, but we hope to see you back here again real soon, as we enjoyed having both of you here. Let's meet our next 4 cars for round number 3 of racing tonight. Kicking us off in our third heat of the night is going to be Cooter Smith from Stupid Fish Racing. He'll be driving a Lancer Evolution. Next up from 409 Diecast Racing is Laro in an RDRS E-Tron GT. As everyone knows, you do not count out an 8 ball until the final ball. And that is exactly what Fractal Panda is here. It is Fractal Panda from Fractal Panda Diecast Racing in a Group C fantasy car. And our last car joining us this round is a car I cannot pronounce and never have, never will. It is Dutch Vandershift from Dutch Clutch Racing. Already on to our third heat of the night, folks. As up front, we're going to have Cooter Smith on the inside, Laro on the out, in the back row, Fractal Panda on the inside, Dutch Vandershift on the out, and we are off. It is Cooter, Dutch, Panda, Laro out front here, and oh, looky there, you got Panda get spun out there on that killer straight, but he's back under control here. You've got Cooter and Dutch way out front, coming down here to that Widowmaker Run. Here they come, folks. It will be Laro, Cooter, Dutch, and here comes Panda. Well, it was Laro and Cooter Smith looking pretty dominant there in lap number 1. Let's see what happens here in lap number 2 as they are off. It is Cooter with the early lead there as all 4 cars line up behind him. Now it looks to be a good, clean race. Not a lot of jockeying for position here as we come down into Widowmaker Run. And it's still nice and clean. It's going to be Cooter, Dutch, Panda, Laro. At the midway point of this heat, it is Cooter Smith out front, but all 4 cars are still in it, folks. As we are off, it is Dutch that takes that lead in a very tight battle. Panda looking to make his move here to try to move into first place. He just cannot quite do it. Oh, here comes Laro. Laro tried to make a move for second and rolls it over there in that slingshot. It will be Dutch, Panda, Cooter. Let's check this out on the old UFO cam. Look how tight they are going into that first turn. Even coming out of the first turn down that killer straight there nice and tight. Look at Panda trying to make a move, but he can't do it. He gets over there on the side. Laro comes running up there on him. Actually makes the pass for second place, but then rolls it over. I do apologize for the blurriness and the lighting issues there as we're getting that worked on right now. Alright, folks, barring something crazy, Cooter Smith and Dutch Vandershift will be moving on to round number 2. Fractal Panda and Laro is still in this thing, so something could happen right here. As you do got Laro and Fractal Panda in one heck of a battle there. But Laro's not going to give up. He's right on Fractal Panda's tail. Coming down here into that slingshot down into Widowmaker Run we go. It will be Fractal Panda, Laro, Cooter Smith, Dutch Vandershift. I told you folks, anything can happen, as it was Fractal Panda willing himself into a first place finish there, folks, as now he is forced to tie with Dutch Vandershift. We're going to have the best 2 out of 3 race off to see who will be joining Cooter Smith in round number 2. Laro, you're out of here. I'm sorry to see you go, bud. Hope to see you back here real soon. That was a heck of a good build. This is crazy. We're only in our 2nd event of the season, and this is already our 3rd or 4th race off, and we are off. And again, we're a little dark here. We're going to get that fixed, I promise, folks. It is Dutch out to a lead here. He's out big over Panda. Panda needs to floor it here if he's going to have any chance to catch up in this one. It looks like it's going to be Dutch taking lap 1. Dutch Vandership took lap number 1. Fractal Panda needs to take this one right here to force a lap number 3. And we are off. Hey, we're looking a little bit better on the lighting here. As it is Fractal Panda out to a lead. And he's got a nice lead here. Is this going to be Dutch falling further behind? Coming down here into that slingshot. It does look like it's going to be... Yes, Fractal Panda. We're going to race 3. Here we go. Winner moves on to round number 2. As they are lined up and ready to go, we are off. Hey, this Fractal Panda in the middle of the lead. Oh, Panda's going to go defensive right off the bat. Brave move there by Fractal Panda going defensive. Will it work out? As Dutch Vandership's right on her tail here, folks. Here comes Dutch trying to make a move. No, it's going to be Fractal Panda moving on. Starting us off in our 4th and final heat of the night will be Wild Willie G from Polk County Diecast Racing in a 2012 Camaro. Next up, we have Papa Pugsley from Man-Child Motorsports in a BMW 24. And here we have Whosoever Will from Triple Cross Racing in a 2003 Cadillac V16. And our final car joining us tonight will be Ragin' Ricky in an Ice Charger. Alright folks, it's time to find out how this 4th and final heat of the night will be playing out and who will be moving on as we are off. It is Willie, Wild Willie, that takes that lead. Uh-oh, their Will is up on the side. He's riding the rail. Oh no, he's going to roll it over there in that Armageddon corner. That's not good, folks. Coming down here to the end, it will be Wally, Willie, Papa Pugsley, Ragin' Ricky. Wild Willie takes lap number 1, and Whosoever Will cannot afford another DNF as he needs to get it going right here, folks. We are off. It is Wild Willie out to the lead again as he is cutting off the rest of the field. Everyone trying to get it back under control now, and they do. Coming down here to the end. Looky there. It's going to be Will trying to make a move on him, but he's going to get blocked out by Wild Willie. It's going to be Wild Willie, Will, Ragin' Ricky, Papa Pugsley. Willie G is running away with this thing, folks, as the other 3 drivers are in a really tight, heated battle here to see who will be moving on with him. As long as Willie G can finish one more race, I think he's got this thing. We are off. It's very close down that first stretch. It is still a tight battle there. Oh, Ragin' Ricky gets sideways. Will's a sideways. Oh, they're all clustered up here. Will's going to be falling off there in that slingshot. He is out for his second DNF. It's going to be Ragin' Ricky, Papa Pugsley, Willie. Gosh dang it, DA's helping out with the camera angles, and he's messed up once again. Oh, well, we will race on. It is Will. He's taking that lead out here. He needs this, folks. As he comes down here, he's got a nice lead, but here comes Papa Pugsley charging on fast. Oh, we lost the sign, but all 4 cars still make it through. It will be Will, Papa, Willie, Ricky. Are you kidding me? Yet another tie for 2nd place this season? What is this, 4 or 5 already? Holy cow. It will be Wild Willie G moving on to round number 2, but we're going to have to battle it out between Papa Pugsley and Ragin' Ricky to see which one will be joining him. And Whosoever Will, hate to see you go, buddy. Hope to see you back here real soon. That was a very nice build. Let's head back up to the top of the comment tail. Here we are, folks, with another race off. This goes to show you how good the competition is here at the Comet Tail Raceway. As we are off, it's a tight battle right there, but it is Papa Pugsley taking that lead. But Ragin' Ricky's trying to find a spot to get around him here. Now he falls a little bit more further behind here as you got Papa Pugsley's going to take lap number 1. Back up to the top we go here for lap number 2. Ragin' Ricky needs to win this to force a 3rd lap. And it's a tight group right there. It is Ragin' Ricky that does take that lead. Can he hold on to it, folks? So he gets a little bit loose, but he's holding. But here comes Papa Pugsley making a charge. Oh, he does pass him. And Ragin' Ricky just stalls out up there. Well, folks, you know we got to slow this down and watch it on the old overhead cam here. Almost looks like stop motion, but it's not, folks. And check this out. Ragin' Ricky does take that lead right there. He goes a bit defensive there, puts in a bit of a block. Looks like he's going to have this thing good, but he gets a little loose right there. That opens up the door. Watch Papa Pugsley come charging up underneath there in that slingshot. Takes the pass, spins it around himself. Ragin' Ricky just gives up right there at that point. But check that out. You've got Papa Pugsley showboating and checking out his work as he crosses the finish line. Well, folks, once again, that brings us to another exciting conclusion to another exciting night of racing here at the Comet Tail Raceway. As always, I want to thank you for joining us and thank each and every one you see here on the screen for making this channel possible. Without their continued support, it would not be possible. And without you guys watching, it wouldn't be possible to keep doing this and having so much fun doing it. Remember, folks, this world is hard, Let's say some kind words and brighten up someone's day. I hope this video brightened up your day a little bit. Each and every one of you are important in this world. Till next time, race fans, happy racing and God bless.